All right, I'm looking at another Fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie. They're starting us with arrow. I'm kind of thinking about trying to do the double R, but then I think of error, which we can't do the O. Now, we don't have to do the second R right there necessarily. We could do something like rural, but then we can't do the A. Or we could do R something R this way. Maybe R-E-R. There we go. That's pretty good. Let's do firer. I don't know. Sure. Okay. Well, one of the R's is a lie for sure. One of these two are now. Is it possible for one of these to be a lie? If this is a lie, this is true. But that means this is a lie, which makes this true. But that is not. Is that possible? Wait, that would mean there is an R. No, because it's not possible because this would mean that there is one R and it can't be third, but if you have an R third and an R fifth, and the R is, say, at the beginning, then the first one would be yellow, the second one would be gray. This could not be true. Because this one being a lie and this one being true, in order for the yellow R at the end to be true, there has to be an R somewhere else, and then this one would be the yellow. Hopefully that makes sense. But basically, this can't be the lie. So I think this has to be true. Okay, so there could still be two. We could do this still. But then what's gonna come between the two R's? Another I? That's no good. A U? That's no good either. We can't do an E or an A or an O if we're putting an R at the end. So I don't think that's gonna work to have the R at the end. I'm kind of thinking there's not a second R. Let's go off of that. Let's go, maybe we could, but if we do an E, then we have to have another R. So that's not gonna work either. So if there's no R, then we need an A, O, or W, but no F or E. So can we do this? Or we could do viral with an A. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Can the A? Well, the L can't be the lie because then it would have to be this, which is not a word. This is a name. It was actually my grandma's name, Verla. But this can't be the lie. This has to be true. If this is the lie, if there's no V, then it's this or an A at the beginning. But I don't. Circa would work. Now let's unflag that because we don't know that. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Well, it felt like the V was probably gonna be the lie just because, it's not a super common letter, but I couldn't quite figure out what it was going to be because I wasn't doing a double letter like always on this puzzle. The double letters catch you up, but at any rate, got it in 4 still, so let me know how your solve went, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more.